This seems like a quiet little town. On the porch ahead, porch ahead of you are two people. So far, I'm off to a great start. Let's just start over. This seems like a quiet little town. On the porch ahead of you, there are two people. The standing one is large, rather ugly, and playing with a yo-yo. The seated person smoking a pipe looks like he might be the sheriff. The man with the pipe greets you. Welcome to our town. You're lucky to have made it down from the mountains before the snow blocked the passage again. It's gotten pretty dangerous outside of town, I understand. Many monsters have been trapped around here with the late snow. Between them and the brigands, we certainly could use a hero around here. I'm the Sheriff Schultz Meisterson. This is Otto von Goon, my assistant. Good luck in your quest. Don't expect a female voice when I come across female characters. Do not expect anything accurate or what should sound like the character, because, yeah, I've not done this shit before. I am not a skilled voice actor. Okay, so we're ready to do this. This is the town of Spielberg. The eye over the magic shop door seems to be watching you. She's really sleeping soundly and doesn't notice your presence. Zzz. You enter the Adventurers Guild Hall. This Adventurers Guild Hall reminds you of the one in your hometown. The traditional moose head and other stuffed monsters, Saurus, troll, griffin, dragon, cheetah, cheetor, and the terrible Antwerp adorn the walls. You see a registration book on the table, and the bulletin board full of job listings. The man seated near the window must be the guildmaster. He's snoring. You sign your name into the adventurer's logbook with a flourish. Reward for the return of the lost ring. Inquire at the healers. This poster is rather dusty and faded. The picture is of a small child with braids. Reward of 50 coins for the safe return of Elsa von Spielberg. Inquire at the Spielberg Castle gates. Reward of 30 coins for the capture or death of the brigand warlock. Description: short, ugly, and wears brightly colored robes. Has the habit of laughing continually. Inquire at the Spielberg Castle gates. Wanted, brigand leader. Description: unknown appearance, wears a cloak, must provide proof of leader's identity. Reward: 60 gold coins and the title of the hero of the realm. Inquire at the Spielberg Castle gates. So you basically get entitled to be the hero, but not saving the daughter of the owner of this town. Sure. Notice: spell components needed. Cash or trade for potions. Inquire at the healers. This poster seems to have been here for a while. It has a picture of a handsome but arrogant young man. Reward of 50 coins for the information leading to the return of Baronet Bernard von Spielberg. Inquire at the Spielberg Castle gates. Excuse me, sir. The guildmaster appears to be hard of hearing. Perhaps you should get closer. Oh. Oh, look, he's awake. I was so busy I didn't notice you come in. Welcome, welcome. It is so seldom that we have new adventurers here. Most people think it's the valley's cursed. Yes, as I was saying, where were we? This is where an adventurer can find out who needs someone brave and courageous. There are many jobs on the bulletin board over there. It is also a good place to talk about adventurers on a cold afternoon. We used to play cards here once a week as well, but there are too few adventurers in Spielberg anymore. They all died from monsters or brigands, or they just got too old. You can see some of the types of monsters that live around here if you get a good look at our walls. There are trolls, griffins, cheetahs, mantrays, and goblins wandering around the woods. I hear there are even some ogres and Saurus Rexes back in the valley. There was a time when Schultz and I had gotten rid of most of the monsters around here, but now we're just too old for that now. As I kind of switched up his accent a little bit as I get into this. Trolls are very tough. Unfortunately, they only come out at night. The woods are very dangerous at night. The Saurus is a monster easy to avoid, and easy to kill for a skilled adventurer. Ogres are not like goons, but even meaner. Not as bright though. Ogres are a lot like goons, but even meaner. Not as bright though. Goblins are not tough, but when they gang up, they can take out an unwary adventurer. Cheetahs are ferocious creatures that charge out of nowhere and try to tear you to shreds. Sometimes they succeed. Those weird things are magical. They are best avoided. Don't mistake those things for Sauruses. When they come at you, it's sometimes best just to run away. Cool. See ya. You have 4 gold pieces and 10 silver pieces, weighing 0.2 pounds. Go. I am Zara, and my companion is Demaino, sure. These items in my shop are designed for those skilled in the use of magic. As you read the spell scroll, the spell is ingrained in your mind. I detect that you do not have enough money to purchase that item. Do not toy with me. I detect that you... Fuck off. Oh, right, that open spell is pricey. Alright, moving on. We can skip the inn for now. I do not want to do a cat person voice. You can smell apples as you approach this corner. Good day and welcome to Spielberg. Would you like to buy some of my nice fresh fruits and vegetables? I'll keep my sex jokes to myself. There was a time frame that they remade these. Well, not specifically Sierra, but fans remade this game, and yeah, some of them turned out very sexual. And at some point, you're plugging away at the back of her in one of those. I don't remember. I was a kid going through puberty. Deal with it. Dry goods. Place I very rarely went to. This looks like a dry goods store, but it smells like a musty library. The stove feels nice on such a crisp day. Behind the counter and on the shelves there's a variety of items for sale. The shopkeeper appears to ignore you while he reads his book. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice you coming in. Yeah, he gets a squeaky voice. My, you look like an adventurer. We don't see too many of those around here. The brigands tend to get rid of most of the adventurers before they make it up to town. I do try to stock some things adventurers can use. I actually would rather be an adventurer than a shopkeeper, you see. My items are pretty ordinary, though. You probably already have most of them if you've done any adventuring at all. Yeah, I don't want your shit, and your armor's too expensive, bro. Oh, right, I started as a mage. I don't get a lockpick to start with. Shit. Alright, what time is it? It is midday on day 1. Let's go The breeze is cool, but you feel a shiver deeper than just the cold. You're really on your own now in a very dangerous place. The bright smell of fresh herbs mingles with the aroma of wood smoke as you come up to a hut by the side of the road. It is made of twigs, leaves, and herbs, probably stolen from the healer's garden. There is a bird-like creature sitting in the nest. I wonder if it's a bird. It takes a lot of skill and practice to climb this tree. So going back to what I had mentioned about the skills, now my climbing is up to 3. Let's just spam this for a little bit. I don't think I need to keep reading off. You need more skill to climb this tree. Ah, look at that. Oop. Oop. Come on. Come on. You were doing so well. I should really keep an eye on my stamina, because again, if that goes to 0, my health starts to drop, and if that goes to 0, I'm dead. I got 5 stamina, and I'm up to 29 climbing, 23 strength, 27 agility, and 21 luck. I'm guessing I got that 1 luck from succeeding in that. Alright, let's just go rob this, and... worth it. That's nice. Oh, I bought the open spell. I didn't buy the fetch. Fuck. I don't know what the fuck spells I bought anymore. Alright, after 60 minutes you feel rested. It is now mid-afternoon on day 1. Alright, let's do this again. You carefully bend down and reach into the nest. In the nest, you find a gold ring. You take the ring and move carefully back along the limb. Made it. Now, back down the tree. So, for folks that remember the bulletin, missing gold ring, take it to the healer. After a moment, you hear the inside bolt slide open. A voice from inside says, "Come on in." The fragrances of herbs mingle with the rather unpleasant odors as you step into the healer's house. Lovely day, isn't it? My, you look very healthy for an adventurer. You must be new. What can I do for you? I can sell you healing potions if you like. I also buy spell components if you are interested in gathering some for me. Don't mind me, I always have so much to do around here. Hey lady, I found your ring. Oh, thank you for finding my ring. I've missed this. Here's 6 golds and 2 healing potions for your reward. Yep. You put the reward away and tell her she is welcome, as you leave to avoid being kissed again. Oh, she's chasing you down, man. And in regards to this game, there's multiple solutions based on your skill class. For example, if I were a thief, I'd probably have better throwing, and you could throw rocks at the nest until it falls down, breaks, and gives you your rings. As you notice, he's missing a lot. That's why. 6 throwing. But it goes up. And strength and all that. Okay, let's go check out the castle. Just a minute while I raise the gate. Again, you get what you get for voices. Deal with it. Let's do some work. Looking for some work? Good, come in here and take a rake. I don't pay you to rest. Get back to work now. Sure. We'll paraphrase. Yeah, sure. Okay, come on over here. Stableman hands you some coins and says, now you're 5 silvers richer. Thanks, man. there is the castle. No one enters the castle without the Baron's permission. Fine. I'm not here to answer your stupid questions. Go talk to Carl the gatekeeper. He talks to anyone about almost anything. Yeah, I want to talk to Carl. My name is Carl. No, Carl gets the same voice as the other guy. Deal with it. This is the castle of Baron Stefan von Spielberg. The stable keeper could use a strong young person to help clean out the stables. Doesn't pay, or does not pay much, but it is good, honest, hard work. If you would like to take the job, come on in. Cleaning up after the horses is a good way to build up your muscles. My lord sees no one since the loss of his son and daughter, but he's still willing to pay more to kill the leader of the brigands and, you know, find his daughter or son. And only finding his daughter makes you the hero. Okay, so in regards to these maps, generally very, very repetitive looking sceneries, but I pretty much know where everything is. So, and we got a goblin. Let's do this. Let's see how your melee is. Hostile intent is evident. You prepare for the battle. Or prepare for battle. Yeah. Alright, I don't have the flame spell. Okay. Looks like we're doing this. Slice, slice, slice. Now, slight thing in regards to this battle system, SP is your stamina points. If that drops to 0 during battle, you're dead. Game over, man. So, yeah, you either gotta kill him before... Oh, god damn it. Either kill him, walk away, or run during the battle in order to find some place to go rest, such as Arena's garden here. The meadow lies covered with a blanket of flowers, unusual for this early in the spring. It is warm, even though surrounded by the late snows of winter. A large carved stone lies flat on the ground. You feel as though someone gentle was watching over you. You feel that you are safe here. The air has the fresh, clean scent of the mountains, accompanied by numerous perfume-like fragrances. This would be Arena's garden? Or is that the one in Quest for Glory 4? Either way, this is Arena's hangout spot. She's got nice little, you know, flowers, magical fruit. The sweet, juicy fruit of the tree is amazingly satisfying and refreshing. In the dialogue I missed on the flowers, you take another handful of the lovely, fragrant flowers. The large stone appears to be ancient and deliberately placed. Marks carved into the stone almost look like writing. The stone has the words Arena's Peace carved upon, or Arena's. You pronounce it how you want. I'm going with Arena. Carved upon the top. There are some runes carved along the side. So... open spell. Look at that. It's like I played this before. The scroll vanishes even as you read the magical runes upon it. You now have the knowledge to cast a calm spell. For those who haven't played this game, the calm spell does this. Oh look, he wants to kill me. Oh look, he's chilled the fuck out. Now in regards to point-and-click adventure games, a lot of them, well, pretty much most if not all, are puzzle-type games, so you have to figure out how to get past certain obstacles. For example, and I'm just going to show you death because it's not hard to die in these games if you don't know what you're doing. Oh look. Game over. And for, you know, kids with save points and all this shit, this is why you were fucking spoiled now. You have to make your own saves. A very large bear rears up as you approach. It looks hungry and dangerous. Now, as you can imagine, calm your tits. Suddenly, a feeling of peace and tranquility permeates the area. section of cave has an eerie quality. You see a kobold resting on a ledge across from you. Yeah, I'd kind of like to kill him, and he's a hostile. The strange creature is dressed in ragged clothing. It has large pale eyes. It must have spent its entire life in these caves. A large brass key hangs from a thong around the creature's neck. Cool. We're not fucking with him just yet. Aw, Yogi Bear's angry again. Which means you're angry again. Sorry folks, but from what I recall, I do not have the stamina for this, so sunset approaches on day 1. This game does have its night and day cycles. Now, since this place is, Arena's places are pretty much magically enchanted, and they're safe places to sleep. If you try and sleep in the forest, guess what? You're dead automatically. You don't even get to watch yourself die, just a monster gets you in the woods. You sleep comfortably among the fragrant flowers. Other place to sleep would be the inn. You awake as the sun begins to rise. And we're full on stamina and health. I don't know who closed that rock when I left, but cool. Oh look, another goblin. Right. Don't have flame spell. Fine. Your weapon is now magically charged. Let's do this, you little fucking green bastard. This is why I invested in weapon use and stamina, by the way. Oops, I didn't want rocks. I don't need to get my rocks off. Although, since there are 3 classes, again, for most problems, there are 3, if not more, solutions. Alternate things you can do to get past your objective. I'd rather not without fireballs, man. Have I been robbing the fucking goblet? God, I hope I've been robbing the goblins. I really don't remember. Hi, Daddy. The centaur stops raking as you approach. And gives you this creepy fucking smile. Just gonna keep walking, don't make eye contact. We're going to the training grounds. One strange bush. I've seen a few strange bushes in my time, man. Alright, let's just get the impression there might be something in there. A goblin steps out of the bush. The goblin has a mean look in its eyes. You prepare for battle. I charge my weapon. I'm prepared. Oh, he did. Wow, you threw that dead goblin a long way. You find silver, or 5 silvers concealed in the pouch. You take the silvers. Now, well, some folks may not remember the internet in the 90s, but people were still dicks back then. There were original stories that say in the VGA version you can sleep in the training grounds and not die. There are people saying, oh, you can sleep in the graveyard at nighttime and you can't die. For those who have played this game, unless you have an undead potion, you ain't going in the graveyard at night. Them ghosts will kill your ass. Do I have enough stamina for this? Yeah, probably. Let's just get my magical weapon jollies off. Oh look, now we have 2. But my strategy with a thief would have been, okay, buy the flame spell, come to the training grounds, and, you know, keep killing these fucking goblins over and over again until my magic and, you know, weapon use are up. This poor slob was the big loser at the poker game. He didn't even have lunch money. You find 4 silvers tucked in his tunic. He has no use for the silvers anymore, so into your pocket they go. Thanks, man. I see you. It's sneaky. Yeah, my wise ass sense of humor was mostly developed from this game. And as certain folks found out, this game is also the reason why I know how to pick locks, but as my dad once, well, probably used to say more frequently than just once, but locks only keep the honest people out, so... Sorry, locks only keep the honest people out. Dishonest people are still gonna find their fucking way in there anyway, so... Yeah. Yeah, I'm not touching that limerick. Sorry folks, just periodically checking messages just in case. However, don't think I'm needed. Okay, 30 strength, 35 agility. Get them stats up, yo. No. No, 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 no. You fuckers are annoying with your block and block and block. Hey, training grounds. Oops, I wanted to go down. Hey, it's one of the Sora things. These things, they're pretty fucking easy. As long as you just keep swinging, you'll hit them most of the time. You may take a hit or two, but... Let's go see Henry the Hermit. The roar of the waterfall fills your ears, and the cold spray dampens your face as you approach. A river plunges for more than 100 feet down the face of a cliff. You see slick vertical cliff walls. A doorway has been built into the side of the cliff. You look for a good place to climb. That was almost too easy, just like climbing a ladder. You knock 3 times. Get the fuck out of the way of the door. Oh, hello. Go in.
Hello. How are you? Have we met before? I'm Henry the Hermit. That's me. Me father that was an hermit, and me mother was an hermit, so's I come by me job rightly. Yeah, there's no way I'm reading this fluently, so just deal with it. Don't have too many visitors. Hermits don't, you know. Part of the job description. I likes to see a new face, though. Good to hear another's speaking besides myself. So's what can I do for you?
Man, he's hard. So that ladder that nobody got to see or even knew was there.
I know some magic. Erasmus the wizard taught me some spells. He would put the spell on me ladder so's the brigands don't get up. Them won't climbs the rocks gets the door opening in their nose. The spells what I knows is pretty simple maybe, but I like them. I can make me ladder show up and me door close and even get rid of pests using a trigger spell, you see. It's the spell which sets off other spells. Like when you wants to see a ladder, you cast a trigger, and there you have it, large as life. Of course, you got to have a spell on the invisible ladder to make it visible first, but it has its uses. I thinks I have a scroll with the spell, if you be knowing some magic, that is. Give me the scroll. If you be wanting to learn the spell, I'll be pleased to share it to you. It's just getting molding in me hiding place. Do you want it?
Yes.
Let's see, how does Erasmus do it? Oh yes. He summons it with a trigger. Here goes.
There you has it. Thanks.
The scroll vanishes even as you read the magical runes upon it. You now have the knowledge to cast a trigger spell. Bye. Thanks. If you ever be needing a place to stay the night and you're in the area, I could be willing to put you up for the night for some rations and a couple of games of cribbage.
I don't want to fucking do your cribbage, man. So, there's the ladder, now that I've used the trigger spell. Down here, just scenery. Good place to stop and take a drink. Okay, do I want to do Erasmus? And yeah, just count that as a little sample of what the fuck everybody's in for, or just call it here. Fuck it. We're off to see the Wizard of Spielberg. Oops. I went one too low. Ow. Hit me in the dick with a club, you prick. I'm gonna enjoy stealing your lunch money. You search your opponent. You find 10 silver coins and carefully place them in your pouch. I don't think I robbed the other ones that I found in the forest. After 60 minutes of rest, you feel better. You know what? Actually, I do not have the spells to play his fucking magical game right now, so I'll go as... Damn. You know what? Let's go see some meeps. Everybody loves meeps. That's gonna be an interesting voice to do. Oh, I might have to pull out a half-assed modified Majin Buu for that. Meep. You hear squeaky muttering from beneath the ground. It seems meeps are having quite a discussion about you. Well, let's try it this way.
Hiya, hiya. Pleased to meet ya. We are happy meeps, living in our happy holes. Don't worry, be happy.
Can I have some fur?
Hey, like fur is good stuff. Keeps us warm. Mine's the best. It's like green, you know? Oh, you want some green fur? I think I have some somewhere.
Dude, doesn't that hurt? Do you know any magic? Yes, you do.
I found a scroll lying around in the woods one day. You want it? It's yours.
Thanks, man. You pick up the spell scroll. As the magic runes fade, you find you now know that how to cast the detect magic spell. Give me your green fur. Get back in your fucking hole. Our business is done. You pick up the green fur. That's a meep. Now let's go play with the Antwerp. Ah, the mushroom circle. At nighttime, there's fairies. The trees look more vibrant than most of the forest. By golly, it's an Antwerp. Antwerps are on the endangered species list. They're rarely seen. Let's kill it. Cockley, you loosen up to fight. Dance. Yeah, you dance with that dagger. That's nice. Swing that cape. Pivot. Pivot, you bastard. Confident and loose, you approach the Antwerp. Swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. And swing and a miss. Holy mackerel. Boink. Yeah. You seem to have caused an Antwerp population explosion. Alright. We are going to pretty much head back to town. Alright, fine. You people can see the cat people. Welcome, traveler, to the Hero's Tale Inn. I am Shameen, at your service. May you find what you seek here. That pussy's licking itself. You take a seat at the table nearest to the fire.
I am Shima. Allow me to serve you. Wanderer from afar, do you wish drink or food or drink?
Feed me. There's no need, you are not hungry. Fine. And Easter egg. You look closely and read. Genie's Lamp for rent. Inquire in Quest for Glory 2 Trials by Fire for details. Oh, it's just another cheap plug. Alright. I think we're gonna save it and call it here. This can be your episode 1. If you don't like it,